Hello everyone, and welcome back. My name's Nicholas and this is Major Crit. And today we are jumping into a new game. Brand new. Not brand new in the world, but brand new for me. Paper Mario the Origami King. Never touched this one before. So let's get into it and see what's going on. Man, 2020! I didn't realize it was that many years old already. Oh, let's see what's going on in here. Yes, Nicholas, that's me, as I introduce myself every time. As you can tell, I've not even opened it up at all, so I have no idea if my setup's going to be correct. We'll figure it out. Luigi karting around. Isn't this great, bro? Back on the road again, together and heading to some kind of festival. What did the invitation say again? An origami festival? What's that going to be like? And I can't wait to say hello to Princess Peach. It's been a while. Seems weird to use a go-kart for your primary transport down the road. I don't know. Just adjust my headphones there. They got a little bit loose. I want to be strapped in properly to get ready for this. That's ominous. An ominous lack of music. Here we are, Toad Town, and there's Peach's Castle. Yeah. Sound design is giving us a clue that something's wrong. Where is everybody? You don't think we missed it, do you? Mario, check the invitation again. When were we supposed to be here? You were invited to an origami festival in fabulous Toad Town. Date, OOXX, Peach. Well, it's the right day. Do you think they're still getting things ready? Let's go check the castle. Maybe everyone's inside. I am amused that there specifically every time it's let's go, it's let's go. I'm more pleased with that than I should be, really. So when's something going to jump out at us? When are we going to find the terror? 1,000 Toad scraps of paper piled up in the middle of the castle courtyard? It could happen. You don't know. Sometimes the Paper Mario games get weird. Sometimes Mario gets weird for that matter. Now, who opened the gate for them? The drawbridge? That's a question. I'm assuming they don't have an automatic sensor on that. Here we are, Peach's Castle. I'm gonna park the cart, okay? I don't want to tip the valet. It's weird when you actually see them from the side. Especially for an extended period like that, when it's not just a slight moment of them turning around. Sorry for the wait, bro. Let's go see the princess. See, I feel like you're overdoing it now. Alright, 50 hit points, so we know it's a RPG. We've got a menu with info, map, weapons, boots, standard boots, great for jumping on basic enemies, accessories, items, and useful items. Any settings we care about, motion controls. Let's try them out. For now, we'll see. Rumble brightness. Alright. So we'll get more later on. Okay, help menu. Help me, a character I've not met yet. So I'm just doing the press all the buttons things. Okay, so Y opens up an item quick select. Alright. Oh, looks very similar to the hallway in Peach's Castle in the first Paper Mario game. It's kind of spooky in here, isn't it? And where is everybody? I'd expect to see at least one Toad by now. My accent keeps going back and forth. What even am I? Where am I from? Mamma mia! I forgot our gift in the cart. I'll just dash over and get it. I like the gold foil on the doors. Okay, I don't like that. How am I gonna get outside when the door's locked? Don't worry, Mario. I know just what to do in situations like this. You just gotta find Mario, right, Mario? Oh. Okay, I'm just gonna take a deep breath and go find a key to this door. That's what you do, right? Tell Princess Peach I'll be right there if you see her first, okay? Bye-bye. Why are we splitting up? Why is splitting up the right thing to do? Okay, let me just double check, by the way. Hold still for a moment. I'm gonna move. I'm using OBS, so I'm... Oh, no. And then the help menu opens up there. Right, so I guess maybe my video is at the right size. I'm not doing this after the fact, just, you know, behind the curtains. I'm just in OBS setting up the placement of everything. It's all in one thing. Which is probably not the smart way to do it if you're doing pre-recorded video, but it's the way I'm doing it. Mario, is that you? Who's speaking? Yeah, I really do like the gold foil. What's causing the tip-tap sound? How good to see you. Answer me this. Shouldn't the Mushroom Kingdom unfold and be refolded unto glory? I don't even know what that means, lady. And what of those toads? Shouldn't they be silenced for all of eternity? I mean, the voice. The toad voice. No, they say useful things sometimes. I see. Last question. Will you crease yourself and be reborn like me? Yeah, I'm tired of being a two-dimensional character. Wrong answer. Right answer. It matters not. Your replies are all paper thin. Goodbye. Was that always a trapdoor? Mario! Always gotta make a flashy entrance, huh?
Are you here for the Origami Festival too? This dungeon-themed waiting lounge is a huge upgrade from the last festival I attended. Very classy.
You ain't seen Master Bowser anywhere, have you? It ain't like the big lug to leave us minions hanging at a public event.
Well, Mario, you're here? I'm a big fan. I mean, I've always wanted to battle you. Even if I get stomped, it would be an honor. Wow, this is also exciting. First I see Princess Peach, now you? I gotta say, the princess was a little different than I expected. Less lifelike.
Come with us.
Yeah, what's next? I've never seen a toad before. Please tell me it's a toad.
Not you.
Hope you don't have to wait too long, Mario. I'll say hi to Toad for you.
I feel like something's not quite right. Mario, is that you? Who's talking now? I need your help. I'm in a very strange place. It's cramped and dark, almost like I'm in between dimensions or something. I'm not sure if I should be amazed or scared, but I'm kind of both. If it's not too much trouble, I'd like to get out now, please. Is there any way you can help? So obviously that was suspicious on the floor. What was that? Did something light up at your feet? Is it a magic circle? It looked like the site of an old ritual burnt into the ground, but you know. That's good. I'm not really sure what you're supposed to do with it. Can you try to use it somehow? You got it! Hammer! Alright, I wanted to come check here because that seemed nice. Now I can hammer with that button again. Are you leaving? It sounds like you're leaving. Please help me.
Alright. So... no, X is this button. Thousandfold arms. Oh.
Oh, I'm a monster! That sounded good. Are your arms all big and foldy now? I've heard about this. I think those are called thousandfold arms. Try feeling around a bit. Maybe you can help me escape from this strange dimension. If you feel like the arms are off-center and out of control, maybe try pressing R to reset them.
Alright, so I've got my controls. How do I tilt down? Okay, so I've got a...
You weren't in between dimensions, you were literally stuck by the wallpaper. Wow, I'm free from that weird in-between dimension. I think we saw her name earlier, but I forget it. She was in the help menu. Oh, was I just stuck in that wall? You must be Mario. My name's Olivia. You'd probably like to know a lot more about me and why I was trapped like that, huh? But I don't think we really have time for that now. Maybe we should get out of here. There's just one thing. I'm not exactly fleet of foot. Mind if I hitch a ride?
Where did you go? Into my hat? Into my head? So, just to double check, this door, I can't open it, right? Okay, I didn't think so. Alright, so we had already explored a bit and found that.
You know, I feel like I just had a pretty good idea. I don't know if they'll always be good ideas, but I'm always happy to share them with you. Why don't you try pressing X if you're stuck, and I'll see if I can think of something useful. Who knows? Maybe we'll get to know each other and make a great team. Is that how these things go?
Alright, so are you my Goombaria?
Ooh, thanks for calling me with X. It's my first hint. Now for an actual hint. That hole in the wall looks like it might be a way to sneak out.
So if she's more hint than background information, I'll probably wait until I'm about to leave the room to call on her. Unlike with Goombaria, where I wanted... Sometimes he was hints, but sometimes he was just flavor text. I'm from back in Paper Mario 1 for the N64. See my link? In fact, yeah, I'll go ahead and link that one below. Why not? It was a good playthrough. I really, really love Paper Mario, which is why I'm giving this one a shot.
Okay, I'm getting my bearings. I think we might be in the castle dungeon. Dungeons smell like this place smells, right?
Alright. So that's presumably back into the cell we were in. Okay. That box can't be broken. It's got like little steel corners on it or something, reinforcements. Hey, knock it off! That sounded like a Bowser roar. Bowser, not looking so hot. I can see what you're about to do to my minion, and I ordered you to cut it out! Koopa being taken to a dark ritual. Fell magics. Staples? That looks like a stapler. Why would a stapler fold someone? Maybe it's not a stapler. Maybe I'm misjudging. What did you see? Nothing terrifying, I hope. That was the last of them. Except for the mustachioed one.
Okay, maybe I have time to explain one little thing. Those stiff-looking guys are called folded soldiers. I don't want to alarm you, but they're unbelievably dangerous. I think we should try to avoid them. I want to fight them, though. What do you think they meant by, that was the last of them? Anyway, the last what?
Can I jump up here? Is this anything? Nope. Let's go ahead. And what type of advice do you have here?
I feel like something going down in that room with a spooky voice. Should we check it out?
Okay, we can't get in there now. I kind of didn't want to, though. I want to go see
Do we just get an alternate game over? Or can we actually fight these guys? Because I kind of want to fight them. Anyone there? Where is the mustache? I can hear the folded soldiers talking. I think they might be nearby. Yeah. Knock, knock. Eek, I knew they had to be nearby. We're in danger. Yep, so knock, knock. Let's fight. Alright, what if I try to sneak in the back way? Danger's my middle name. Mario Danger Mario. That's a me. She doesn't understand how heroing RPG adventure work, does she? Gotta get into conflicts if you want to get stronger and save the day.
Mario, you're here too? Well, what are you waiting for? Get me down from this thing. Even you know this is no way to treat royalty.
Royalty? Oh, nice to meet you. Is everyone in your kingdom also a face?
I've got a body too. Those folded jerks just bent it in ways that I won't describe in detail right now. I've seen worse, believe me. Never mind that. I am the great King Bowser, and I demand to be set free and unfolded. Now, Mario, ignore your floating friend and get me down from here. Bowser commands you. I will do the same for you. You need me as much as I need you. Admit it. Plus, I can tell you a secret after you free me. No one can resist a good secret. Wahaha! Hey, don't just leave me hanging. Get me down from here.
Okay, but what if I just...
Come on, I know we've had our differences, but you gotta help me out here.
Okay, but what if I just, like, broke that box first?
You want to get out of here, right? Rescue the princess? It ain't happening without me.
Yeah, but... Alright. Here. What do you think? Bowser's a secret? Ooh, what could it be? Yeah, okay. Doesn't work. Let's go.
Alright. No, it's like pulling a bandage off halfway.
Oh, do I have to hold down?
Ow, ow, ow!
I wonder if the paper fire actually burns paper.
Oh, kinda thought I'd just unfold or something. Ah, no matter. Now, as for that secret I promised to tell you, there's a hidden exit in this room. I heard those jerks talking about it. Lousy, no good, body folding jerks. Now, hurry up and find it, and I'll let you bring me along when you escape.
Okay, so the thing I wanted to do from the beginning, the thing that you kept stopping me from doing. Thousandfold arms! See, the problem is I start with my controller just kind of just sitting down in my lap, so as soon as I bring them up, they go all the way to the top.
See? Blah! Where would you be without me?
You're really getting the hang of those thousandfold arms, Mario. Oh, save block. You know those. Mario gets all crumpled up. Save complete, huh? Guess that means your adventure up to this point has been saved. Phew! Let's make a habit of saving every time we see another of these shiny blocks, okay? Oh, and you'll find all sorts of helpful stuff if you open the menu with plus. If you want to try out some other options or need some help, check the things section in the menu. Yes, we already looked at that. And yeah, there's... Oh, we do have hammer now. A classic Mario's trusty hammer, great for hitting basic foes.
Huff. Hey, slow down. I'm walking with my face here. Nobody makes Bowser walk with his face. I mean, obviously they did. But they're not gonna get away with it. Ew.
Weird. That was like the only exit from the dungeon. It leads all the way up here. That seems strange.
She can't see me like this.
Why are you still so flat? Why haven't you joined me in folded glory? Come, we can reshape you. Patience, princess. This will do just fine. So you're Mario, Princess Peach's hero, right? Much more, eloquent than the other ones we ran into. Yes, you'll do quite well. Very crisp, bright colors. I can see it now. So what do you say?
Hey, I'm crisp.
Will you volunteer your paper body to the cause? Or will we have to get Crumply? Join us. Yes or no?
Sure, it seems a lot sturdier to be 3D.
Oh. Oh, really? You expect me to fall for such a simple trick? Take a good long look at Princess Peach. She's better this way, don't you think? No need to answer. You'll soon feel the power of origami for yourself. Folded soldier, come forth.
Nice, I finally get to fight these guys.
I've never seen a folded soldier look like that, Mario. Does it look like one of your flat paper friends?
I never got to see Toad. Prepare to be folded.
Wave battle. Alright. Oh no, he's 4 guys. Oh no, I'm guessing this is your first time facing folded soldiers, Mario. Once these flat paper folks have been turned into folded soldiers, we can't turn them back. It seems cruel to fight them, but if we don't, they'll try to fold you into origami too. I'd help you attack, but my tiny arms don't pack much of a punch. I don't want to get in your way. So I'll cheer you on, but you'll have to do the heavy lifting yourself. Line them up. And hey, did you catch that first message? It said something about a wave battle. Are we in some kind of splash zone? Guess we'll worry about that when we get to it. Let's just focus on these enemies for now, Mario. Speaking of, we're surrounded by 4 folded soldiers, huh? Where did the other 3 come from? If they all attack at once, we'll get a real pummeling. This looks rough. Hey, I just had a great idea. If you line all 4 of them up, you could jump your way down the row in one attack. Bop, boop, bip, bam! Luckily for us, these rings will let us move the enemies around and group them together. So, use L to select which ring you want to move, so left stick, and then press A to confirm your choice. There's just one naughty Goomba out of place right now. Let's try and get it over to that empty circle. So, that. Now use L again to rotate the ring. Once that Goomba is lined up with the others, press A to finish. No.
Great lineup! Attack power up!
Yeah, there we go. You lined up all 4 Goombas. When you group your enemies into a successful lineup like this, your attack power increases by 1.5. That means your attack power will be precisely... gosh. I forgot how to multiply by a point. Oh, whatever. You get what I mean. Your attack will do more damage. Well, I don't know what my base number is, so... So keep lining up those enemies. Alright. Now we can flatten these Goombas with a jump attack. Select your pair of boots by using L, then press A to begin your attack. Alright, start battle. Mario's turn. Boots. Alright, so no action commands, at least not yet. Wow, those world-famous Mario jumps don't disappoint. You took out all 4 Goombas with a single jump attack. See what I mean? Lining up your enemies is totally worth the effort.
Last wave.
Ah, more folded soldiers. I guess some battles are going to have enemies attacking in waves. Oh, I guess that must be why this was called a wave battle up front. If you see a last wave pop up, that must mean you're on the last group. Hang tough, Mario. These guys are lined up a little differently, so show me your hammer attack next. Alright. Your hammer will hit a shorter, wider area with one powerful blow. These spaces marked with circle are showing you where your hammer attack will land. It'd be great if you could get all 4 folded soldiers onto those spaces. Let's give it a try. Same as before, select a ring using L, then press A to confirm. It's always the opposite of where I think it's going to be, directionally. You did it! Now they're all in hammering range. And they're lined up perfectly, so your attack bar went up by 1.5. I'll let you do that math. Try to swing that hammer of yours. Use L to select your hammer, then press A to start your attack. Mario's turn. Hammer. 11. Did you see that? Blop! Ah, what a satisfying attack. Fast, flashy, and flattening, but only if you arrange your enemies into a successful lineup. Jump attacks and hammer attacks both have their own ideal lineups. Always think carefully about how your enemies are lined up before you attack, okay? Okay.
Battle bonus.
Clear bonus, puzzle completion bonus, no damage bonus, and wave battle bonus. That's the sort of things we're looking for.
So, you defeated the first Goomba. Bravo. I assure you it is far from the deadliest creature in this realm. I suppose there's no point in maintaining the charade any longer. I'm really Five Guys. Burgers and fries. No. Oh, I've got a really poncy hairdo.
Brother! No,
Now that is dysfunctional.
can't be. I didn't want to believe it could be you. How many times did I tell you to stop? Please, you have to stop now.
Why couldn't Mario have simply left you in that wall where I put you? Sister, if you stand in the way of my ambition, I'm afraid you will not share in my glorious family. Oh, and by the way, I am no longer your brother Ollie. I am King Ollie.
I've got a crown and everything.
By the time I am done, all of those miserable toads will be folded. The flimsy paper minions of Bowser shall be reborn as loyal folded soldiers, serving me. And I shall fold, crease, and bend the entire paper world to my whim. The birth of a new Origami kingdom.
And I'm suffused with dark magic. Did I tell you that?
I certainly remember this. They had this in all the previews and trailers and whatnot. Yes, Bowser is actually being helpful in that his minions coming because he's here. I guess the main thing is to help it so we don't have to fight an Origami Bowser. That's strong, strong paper. Especially for ribbons. I feel like there might be some levitation magic going on here. Luigi. Oh yeah, I kind of forgot about him. How did you hit that? They're not even like moving really through the air. Why didn't you just... Alright, whatever. Well, at least it's not up in the stars like Bowser did back in Paper Mario 1. It's a lot more reachable, just on top of a mountain. Saving. Alright. That seems like a wonderful place to end our first episode. Kind of a first look. We'll be keeping on tomorrow, as usual. If you're interested in this game, if you're interested in seeing me struggle to do lots of voices as we go through, then go ahead and subscribe and stay tuned to this channel. We'll keep going to the end and see what Paper Mario Origami Kingdom, Origami King, Paper Mario the Origami one, what it has in the store. All right, I'll see you guys then. Bye.